Hey everybody, just thought I'd do an update on the shrimp and fish room here, show everyone what's going on, keep everyone up to date. So the Royal Blue Tigers, I just threw some of my Repeshy jerky into majority of the shrimp tanks. This is my daughter right here. Say hi, Braylon. No? Okay. So I moved the Taiwan bee tank into this 20-gallon long. That's what I made my last video about, was moving them. And I was heartbroken because I couldn't find any shadow pandas. And basically the only Taiwan bees I found was this extreme black King Kong and maybe 5 or 6 blue bolt Misuras. And then there's a couple of the crystal black mischlings in here, but not nearly as many shrimp as I thought I would have. None of the pintos, none of the shadow pandas, none of the red crystal mischlings. Hey Valley Fish, what's up? How you doing? So that was disappointing, but I do have some good news, which I'll share when I come back to this room. The purple grass guppies, tons of fry in here. Surgeon's Tank, what's up, man? How are you doing? So yeah, there's tons of purple grass babies in here. There's one of the daddies, but they're looking really, really good. My Royal Blue Tigers are doing good. I don't see any of the babies in here that survived from the buried mamas. When I went on vacation, I wasn't feeding my baby food with the RREA, and I lost majority of the babies. In here, the extreme blue bolts are doing awesome, so I didn't have any losses in that tank. This tank is reserved for full black, a pair of full black guppies. Yeah, girlie? You gotta go potty? Okay, go upstairs and tell Mama. Sorry about that. And then this tank is going to be reserved for full white platinum high dorsal guppies. This one, full red RREA guppies, the albinos. This one, platinum tiger guppies. These are going to be shrimp tanks. So this is a Caridina tank. This is probably going to be my orange eye red ghost tank once I order more, because you may know I only had one of those survive, and these are both going to be Caridina tanks. This is going to be another red cherry shrimp tank, because I need to separate it into another tank because I have so many now. And this one I haven't decided if I want to just pull my best pumpkin shrimp and just have a high quality pumpkin shrimp tank, or use this as a black rose neo tank, cull tank. In here we have blue delta guppies, fry. They're going to be growing up. I guess I'll share my plans now since we're going around the room. I just ordered 10 more gorgeous, hopefully gorgeous shadow pandas. Ship it out Monday for this tank from Aquarium Creation. And this tank I just ordered 12 white ghost bees from Jeff Lidberg on a Facebook group. You guys probably know him. In here, the blue Moscow guppies. They're doing really, really well. There's tons of fry in this tank too. Not as many as the purple grass, but there's still quite a few fry in here. And in here, the shrimp are doing quite well as well. I have a bunch of yellow Sakura shrimp in here. I just threw 3 in here to start, 2 females and a male. And I think that was one of the originals that I threw in there. But they're breeding like crazy. I think this rock pile has a lot to do with it, because they could get away from the guppies and hide in that rock pile. And then if you notice, I have Java moss and like hiding places throughout the whole bottom, so the shrimp can get around on the bottom without getting harassed by the guppies. And then on the top I have some, I believe that's Carolina fanwort, and some frog bit. So that's it for that tank. The Sulawesi Cardinals. I have another buried female over here. So these guys are doing pretty sweet too. I'm hoping the babies from the first batch of babies, when I first got these, the next day I had a buried female in here, and they did not come with the berries because I checked on the video unboxing video I made. So they did bury up in this tank, and then I didn't see any babies, unfortunately, but we do have another buried mama in this tank too. So I'm just waiting for this tank to tank off. There's probably only about, I think I started out with 12 of these and lost 2. So there's 10 of them in here still, or there should be 10. I hope there's still 10. But that's it for that tank. So we'll go over to this room, which I plan on doing some work today later. I haven't decided what I want to do yet. But these guys are enjoying their Repeshi. Try to get a view without the glare. Their Repeshi jerky that I made them. But see those, like the beautiful shrimp, like that one right there on top. There's probably like 10 of them that are nice that I would consider like fire or painted fire. I'm thinking of just pulling them out and starting another high quality cherry tank. And then here I could show you the pumpkins. I have a couple of really gorgeous female pumpkins in here that I'd like to pull out and start a high quality pumpkin tank. Here's the Yellow King Kongs coming back. I'm so happy that I could see some Yellow King Kongs in this tank, because I don't know if you knew, before I had the Brightwell in here I was using Fluval for everything, and it seemed to be okay for the crystals and the blue bolts, but everything else seemed to almost die out slowly over the course of a few months. I started out with 25 Yellow King Kong. About 2 months later I was down to 3, 2 females and a male. Luckily these are all the babies from the last batch that are growing up, so putting that Brightwell in there helped, and my Yellow King Kongs are coming back, which is great. Unfortunately I didn't make it in time on the Red Ghost tank, and as far as I know there's only 1 Orange Eye Red Ghost left in here. I didn't get the Brightwell in here in time. This is what's left of the Taiwan bee tank. I'm just letting it bubble, waiting to see if anything comes out, like the Sulawesi rabbit snail just came out of somewhere. So I'm waiting to see if any babies grow up or anything comes out of that tank. And here we have the Blue Diamonds Sapphires. And as you can see, they threw a Bloody Mary. I think it's a Bloody Mary. Like I said, I'm not sure if every red shrimp these guys, the Sapphire shrimp / Black Diamonds throw, are going to be a Bloody Mary. So I don't know, but it's a red shrimp. But these guys I started out with only a few, and as you can see I got a bunch. There's like a nice carbon really pattern going on there. But they're having babies like crazy in here, which is cool. This is my Black Rose tank, and as you can see they've been breeding like nuts. And this is why I need to call them. I needed to call them 2 months ago. But I really need to call them now. There's so many shrimp in here. Here's the Blue Dreams. They're coming back. As you know, I was down to 1 female. I don't know what happened to this tank, but it crashed hard. And luckily that female was buried, and now everyone's in here. So my Blue Dreams are hopefully on their way back too. And my Pure Red Lines. This is probably the tank that's doing the best. Hey Lewis, how you doing? So this tank, Pure Red Line tank, I mean, it is doing fantastic. These guys were just chowing down on some Repeshi, but they ate it all already, I think. There's a bunch of buried females in here still too. And there's a lot of all of these smaller ones were born in this tank, which is fantastic. Just couldn't be happier about that. And I got some more plants yesterday as well. I'm not going to run and show you them, but I got a bunch of Swassertang and Java Moss from a guy in Buffalo that I met through YouTube and Facebook, and his name's Chuck, and he sent me a message saying, I'm trimming my plants, I'm just going to throw it out, if you want it, come get it. So I went, met him, he's a great guy. His fish room was sweet. He's got some Royal Blue Tigers, some Bloody Marys, Orange Eye Blue Tigers, and then a whole bunch of other shrimp, apistos, I think, a whole bunch of apistos, I'm not really sure. And he also has a bunch of the world's smallest perch. Unfortunately, he doesn't have a female though. So once I go to his, I'm going to plan on doing a tour of his shrimp room because it was super cool and impressive. So once I do a tour of his room, we'll get, and he'll say what he needs. What RO cartridge is good for the RO system? I use bulk reef supply. I could show you my RO. This is my RO unit right here. It's the 75 gallon per day water stager plus, or oh, sorry, 150 gallon per day, 5-stage water plus saver. Right now I'm getting 0 TDS coming out of it, and going in it's up to 3. I also have the flush valve, which it makes it real easy to rinse out the membranes, which is cool. You got a net, girly?
Yeah.
What are you gonna get? You're gonna get some fish? But anyways, guys, I think that's it for this one. So like I said, I have some white ghosts on the way. You got a fish?
Yeah.
What kind of fish is it?
Black one.
No. And some white ghost bees, orange and blue shadow pandas, and hopefully I'm gonna get some orange eye red ghosts again soon. But that's it for this one, guys. Thank you for watching. I'm probably gonna do a little work in the fish room tonight. I don't know if it'll be live or I'll tape it for a video, but I'm probably gonna move the cherry shrimp today and start the high quality cherry shrimp colony into this tank. Maybe I'll do it live, maybe I'll make a video, we'll see. Let me know what you want me to do in the comments once this finishes uploading. Alright, later guys.